PSsports.com here with Penn State wrestler Kade. Kade, very successful this weekend. This past weekend, 2 wins. What was working for you out there?
Just doing the stuff that we've been working on every day in the room. Really forgetting myself and going to work. Just doing the things that we've been practicing every day, and things are coming together.
This is your first year as a starter. So what have you worked on throughout the year to improve yourself?
I've worked a lot on, every position really, but I've improved upon. But what I've been focusing on is my top and bottom game, and that really came in handy of my first match against Michigan. I won with near fall points. I actually didn't get any takedowns in that match, and my escapes also, and then just moving people on my feet and being more aggressive.
What is the coaching staff like working with you? What's it like to work with these coaches?
Oh, we have the best coaching staff in the nation. They're very helpful. They work with each kid, according to their strengths and weaknesses, and they've been really good with me.
Now, big match coming up this weekend against Iowa in the BJC. What are some of your thoughts on that?
Oh, I'm pumped. I'm real excited. I know we're gonna fill it up, and we have the greatest fans, and it's gonna be loud, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Have you ever wrestled in an atmosphere like that, or a venue that big, the BJC?
I've wrestled in big tournaments and stuff, but I don't think I've ever had a crowd, as exciting and as big as what we're going to have this week.
And just on Iowa in particular, #1 school in the country, just what is it like to go up against a school like that?
It's fun, we got nothing to lose. We're going to go out, we're going to have fun, we're going to go hard, and we know every match is going to be a good one.
184-pounder Matt McCutcheon. Matt, you had a win this past weekend. What was it like to get a win against Michigan State?
It was good to bounce back quickly. So I had a little bit of a tough match in Michigan, but I had to learn from my mistakes and fix them and go out there and try and bounce back for the team.
This is your first year as a starter. What have you tried to work on throughout the season to get acclimated to being in the starting line?
Just being able to go out there and wrestle the way I do in the wrestling room. I think I've been letting a little bit of nerves get to me, but slowly I'm just working on going out there and working on things I do in the room and hitting them in the match. So.
Now, being in the second half of the lineup, one of the heavier guys, you got some great wrestlers around you. Matt Brown at 174, Morgan McCutcheon at 197. What's it like to train with those guys, and what advice have they given you to help improve?
Matt Brown sits down with me and talks to me about just going out there and relaxing and having fun, because he's one of the guys that goes out there and he's smiling while he's wrestling, and he comes off the mat. And when he goes out there, he's out there to wrestle hard, but at the same time he's having fun, and that's one thing that I need to learn to do. So it's pretty cool to be able to look up to a guy like him.
Now, you're replacing a 3-time national champion in Ed Ruth. What's it been like to try to fill a guy like that in 4 years?
It's been different. I had to go out there and just wrestle the way I do instead of trying to worry about trying to replace him. A guy like Ed Ruth, no one's going to replace him the way he wrestles. So I think I just need to wrestle the way I can and go out there and do the things I do.
What do you think you've improved on the most since the start of the season?
Just hand fighting and wrestling the way that I'm able to wrestle. I think my first couple matches I went out there and wrestled hesitant. So going out there and opening it up and moving guys around is something I'm getting better at.
Now, big match this Sunday against Iowa in the BJC. What are your thoughts on wrestling in that venue against that kind of opponent?
I'm definitely excited. I'm going to have to feed off the energy that the fans are bringing. It's going to be a great duel. They're a great opponent. So, Iowa, Penn State doesn't get much better than that.
Have you ever wrestled in a venue similar to that, in front of 15,000 fans, or what's been kind of your experience?
Never in front of 15,000 fans. I was at the pit match last year, but I've never actually competed in front of that many people. So it's going to be new and exciting.
All right, thank you very much.